Sources in Manchester are ready to make a genuine move to sign £150 million superstar after takeover. As the Manchester United takeover blooms, there's an ever-growing chance that Erik ten Hag is handed a bumper transfer kitty for the summer market. The Qatari bid from Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani, in particular, could propel United into a new level of spending, and with that in mind, some fans begin dreaming of just how their team might look next season. We will take a look at some of them on United Transfer Tracker, and sources across Europe have helped us gauge just how likely the deals could be. Kylian Mbappe, really of a move this year, is pretty slim, but if United continue their climb in status and are willing to shell out big money, it can eventually become a reality. The 24-year-old Paris Saint-Germain superstar is the fastest rate on the transfer menu, and the club have had serious interest in him over the past 6 years. It was in 17 that coach Marcel Sport began to seriously check out his performance at Monaco, and while a lot of things have happened, and United that the interest in Mbappe has not wavered. His rapid pace and relentless finishing power would take them to a different level, and indications are genuine inquiries being made this summer into how the way the potential transfer from PSG could be developed. There are a couple of factors holding this back imminently, and mainly that's in terms of finance. Of course, a transfer fee on Mbappe will be astronomical, beyond £150 million. The door is a factor of salary that is completely at odds with talks them imposing a wage structure. Mbappe's current agreement in Paris and him collect around £800,000 a week, so something it will have to give. One thing to bear in mind when United talks about £200,000 a week ceiling thought is that the number could be broken for outstanding talent, and by the time we get a serious Mbappe conversation, Marcus Rashford will probably have agreed a deal in defense of it. Harry Kane. By the end of the season, we should have a clear indication of Harry Kane's contract intention at Tottenham at the moment, and it was likely he remains at Spurs. His loyalty has been tested once before, but since that previous Manchester City transfer, passed by the intent to leave, has died down, part of his decision will be swayed by what happened on the manager front this year, but with Spurs still in the Champions League and FA Cup, the hope of winning silverware at the club remains. That's what linked onto as sources describe how winning a major trophy with Spurs would mean more to him personally than winning multiple trophies at another club. It is rare that such an elite talent show such single-minded focus to one club after years of protesting, but United will watch out anyway in case a contract offer does not meet his requirement. Victor Osimhen, United do intend to buy a number 9 as not Kane, then Napoli's main goal search is the player to target. The Italian league leader do not want to sell their star man, but early understanding of the situation point to £100 million being an amount that would probably get the deal done. The problem here for United, especially with New World after a takeover, is that Napoli would look to create a bidding war. The transfer does seem impossible to stop. PSG and Chelsea have particular interest in the player, and that works perfectly when it comes to raising the infected. A fee on salary is leading score. If it cannot be done, we should also consider two other names that would be very tempting for United: Benjamin Sesko and Dusan Vlahovic. Sesko is of serious interest United's current management and team, and should definitely be kept in mind despite a pending transfer to RB Leipzig for Edwin Sarport. Frankie de Jong, as discussed at this week, Column de Jong remains at the Premier target and Hag would pick ahead of any other. They remain on the lookout for the ultimate midfield fix that can conduct play throughout Ten Hag reign, and de Jong is still seen as the perfect piece for the puzzle. We can expect United to touch base with Barca at the end of the season, but ultimately money is going to do the talking around this deal. Barca will not sell unless a huge offer, above the 50 to the 65 million pound bracket that has been tried in the past, is put on the table. Xavi does not want to lose him yet, Barcelona to have financial problems to resolve, and the young is sell that could fix that. Mason Mount, Chelsea do not want to lose him, but with contract talks continuing to stall, this is transfer that may be on at the card. no matter which takeover bid emerges as the winner as United. One of the interesting factors with this is that the food boosts United's squad depth, a moment when they are on the lookout for home ground talent that is strong enough to help them domestically and in Europe. At the age of 24, he has vast experience as a rebel figure in terms of carrying out a specific role in the team, and with Mount waiting up just how career looks long term, and Chelsea under the rebuild is a move very much being monitored.